Well, yes, it's been, since the inception of the charity 25 years ago, organ donation, transplantation has been something in our objectives. It's been a bit of a long slog, but I think, we've got there at the end, and something that, we take it in as a positive, as a move forward and a step in the right direction.
And the charity's been part of the process of bringing this about.
Yes, so we wrote to the Secretary of State for Health, Jeremy Hunt MP, in 2014. That was on the back of the fact that, Gibraltarians didn't have access to waiting lists in the UK or in Spain. So we wanted to lobby both the government of Gibraltar and the government in the UK to move this forward. Then we are British, we're proud to be British, and we thought, well, Britain, come and help us out. As part of, the correspondence we had, we also mentioned the fact that, I'm sure Gibraltar would be willing to give something in return. And this is where, the organ donation programme, I think, has kicked in. And, I wouldn't say that we're the casters for it, but I think we probably did prompt the government to, take that step forward.
You highlight that there's been a surge in demand for organ transplants recently. Why is that?
Unfortunately, I think people are living longer. There's a higher incidence of diabetes, which can cause kidney failure. There's high blood pressure. All of that can cause, organs to fail. I'm not a doctor. I'm not holding out to be an expert, but unfortunately, the way life goes on, people live longer. There's always going to be, that risk of organ failure. Again, it's not, old people, it's young people. There's people that, 18 or, people that from birth have organ failure and, require an organ, unfortunately.
And has this had a noticeable impact in Gibraltar?
Yes, so from my background as the dialysis charity president, when I started dialysis myself personally in 2005, there were 7 patients. I was number 7. I was 18 years old at the time. Everyone else was, in their 70s. Over the last 10, 11 years, we've now got to 30 patients. So, that's almost a 400% increase. So, that coupled with the fact that, generally people are living longer. And, my experiences are the fact that people are younger on dialysis. When I was there, it was 70s and 80s. There are people there in their 30s and 40s and 50s. So I think and dialysis, unfortunately, there's 2 routes out. One's death and the other is transplantation. So, the organ donation is, the way forward to make sure that people have life, around dialysis and after dialysis.
The charity has emphasised that every donor can make a difference to more than one life.
Yes, so a donor can, save up to 8 lives. We've got 2 kidneys, that's 2 people. A liver can be split up and used, over 2 or 3 patients. The heart, the eyes. So one person, does make an impact to 8 people. And, the gift of life is something very precious, something that I've been very fortunate to have. So I take it, for me, it's a common sense approach. We need to give back. At the end of the day, what are your organs going to do once you die? Unfortunately, if you're healthy enough, my view and the charity's view is put your name forward and see what difference you can make.